Hello, Internet. Here I am in the studio tonight. We just finished with rehearsal, so I'm giving you a little panoramic view of everything that's going on here. Here's my Hammond organ behind me. I'm very proud of that. It's an old RT3, beautiful organ. It's from 1939. Then if we turn this way, we can see some more of my favorite piece of equipment. There's a bunch of Kevin's guitars over there. There's Kevin's pedals and stuff. But there's one very important piece of equipment in this room that I can't live without, and he's sitting right next to me. This is my good friend and drummer. You all please welcome to the Internet. This is Rob Lipari. How you doing, Rob?
Oh, I'm doing pretty good.
Good. Well, Rob, tonight what I'd like to talk to you about is time signature. Now, I've only been playing bass for about 40 years, and I really haven't got this time signature thing down yet. So could you explain to me, what is the difference between, 4/4 timing, 3/4 timing, 7/4, 11/4, different types? What do those numbers mean?
Sure. Well, so time signature is a way to measure music going by. So if you think about music and you're listening to whatever kind of music you listen to, hopefully, presumably, it probably makes you want to tap your feet or snap your fingers or bang your head or whatever, but you feel some kind of a pulse.
Okay, I get
and
you.
And so the time signature just helps to measure that pulse. 4/4 time is often called common time because it's super common. Most of the music you listen to is in 4/4 time, and so you hear. I can't think of a tune now. We just played a bunch, but you think of any tune, and you kind of feel it go by as 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. And if you think about the drums, that's where you hear the backbeat on the drums. So the 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. So the bass drum is usually on 1 and 3, and the snare drum just ripped like right now, but the snare drum, the boom chick, alternates 1, 2, and 3, and 4.
So that's basic timing. That's what you would play for any song, You Really Got Me, or any type. Okay.
Pretty much any. I mean, like I say, probably 75% of pop, rock, funk, hip hop, whatever, jazz for that matter, is in 4/4 time. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Okay. Well, that brings me to a question. Now, what if something was, say, 3/4 timing? Now, could you explain that?
So 3/4 time just means that it's grouped into groups of 3. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Think
a waltz.
A waltz. My favorite things, right?
Yeah.
Raindrops on roses and whiskers
right.
on kittens, right?
Okay.
And so there you're thinking 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. And you can rearrange the rhythms that you play. So you think of it like time signature is almost like a ruler, and you just keep laying out. If you've got a 1-foot ruler, let's say, you just keep measuring out 1 foot at a time. That's kind of like measuring out your 4 beats. So a 3/4 would be a slightly shorter ruler, because instead of going all the way to 4, it starts again at 3. So it's just a slightly shorter ruler. And then you can mark the beats in there any way that you want. So it doesn't have to be just boom, chick, chick, or 1, 2, 3. And the singer's singing a different rhythm, but the time signature gives everybody this ruler to measure the time going by, so you can stay together.
Okay, so for example, if we had a piece that was in 5/4 timing, it would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Yeah, and if you clap every other beat, then the beat turns around.
Right.
So if I start clapping on 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. In the first measure, I clap on all the odd beats. In the second measure, I clap on all the even ones. So
right.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4,
right.
5. 1, 3, 5. 1, 2, 4, 5. 1.
So it would be.
So the drummer would probably play something like.
Can you give us an example?
3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. So something like. Yeah, can I play in 5? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
So all you're doing, when the top number is how many beats are in the measure. Now, what does the
Yep.
bottom number mean?
The bottom number refers to the type of note or the note value, the subdivision that gets the beat. So
Okay.
the quarter note is probably the most common metric subdivision, and then the eighth note would be the next most common subdivision. And
So 5/4 would be 5 beats, but each note is a quarter note.
quarter note. Yep.
Okay, so in say 7/8 timing, it would be 7 beats, but each note would be an eighth note.
Yes.
Okay, wow. See, I was unaware of that, and I've only been doing this for 40 years. But I think it's really great that you sat down with us tonight here, and everybody in internet land, and gave us a little. That's Rob. He's great. He really is great. He's a music professor at a state college here, so you guys just got something for nothing. Anyway,
There you go.
and it was great to have you here tonight, Rob.
Yeah,
And
man.
is there anything you want to say to everyone out there on YouTube?
Have fun counting time, counting measures.
Okay, great. Well, everybody, thanks a lot. Have a good night, and we'll see you next time.